What's up, everybody? It's showtime, it's TheBlaziking, and I didn't know this uploaded the other day, but we have the 1.4 preview for Zenless Zone Zero. And while I have not uploaded a summon video for that since Yanagi, which will be linked at the end of this video because I desperately need views on it. Just saying, I paid money for that thumbnail, and I'd be highly appreciated if y'all could at least, hit the like button. That said, though, we're gonna check this out, because it's probably mostly a Miyabi feature, but she's the next character we're pulling for, so kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Anyway, like I said, preliminary, hit the like button and subscribe, because dear God, it helps a lot after spending useless money on a video that didn't even get glanced at. Smile. That said, let's get into it.
6. You are suspected of endangering public
I'm still
safety
muted. Oop.
and shall be arrested immediately.
Miss Soshimi Miyabi, we have something very important to tell you.
How did I get my copy of Sukaku up to? Pretty sure I have her at C6. Also, totally didn't throw on the subtitles like I meant to. Oopsie.
Right. My blade is ready.
I'll take him down.
I'm gonna stop you right there for a minute. You know how my rule is of normally pulling on these gacha games? It's characters like him, and honestly Lighter, that make me want to make an alt for Zenless Zone Zero. Because listen, I was playing Lighter for his story mode, and I do kind of like the JoJo vibe to it. Not like his character in general, but his fighting style, where you can eventually just get down to the whole... And it's just amazing. And I do kind of like archery users in games, but it's not gonna get me to break my stride.
Hold it!
I've got you now.
Eat my dust. Watch out. Ether activity is rising. Maggie! Watch out!
We've got company.
Please do not worry.
We
Oh, hey, look,
absolutely
all the
cannot
different
let him
teams
get away.
gathering together.
Section 6. Operation start.
1.4 is gonna have a big threat to it, it looks like. Cool. Go the fuck away, because you're cutting up. Ow! God, I hate things that pop up over my screen when I'm trying to watch shit for the fucking channel. That's why I also don't do it by screen capture instead of window capture. Screen capture would show all that useless garbage that likes to pop up. Oh, hey, so Horumasa is going to be free. And that's kind of cool for the people that want him. It's going to be like a ratio kind of issue with me, where it's like, I'll maybe level him up and use him if I absolutely have to. But Because, like, I remember when Ratio was free, I did have to use him at some point. Listen, that's cool and all, but Yanagi isn't gonna leave my site for a while, I'm telling you that. Oh, Brawler Boo's gonna be free? That's kinda cool. Oh, and that Bang Boo is the one that was used during Yanagi's story. Or not her story, but her televised episode, or whatever it is. Chibi Miyabi kinda cute, not gonna lie. I still have not touched Hollow Zero. Which is unfortunate, because... Or no, Hollow Zero is the thing that's in... Scott's Outpost, yeah, that. There's a lot of stuff I have not touched in Zenless Zone Zero just because my units are trash. Because, hey, Hoyoverse, here's the thing about your games not being great. Fucking increase drop rates for stuff. I mean, seriously, drive grinding is where I'm at, and I haven't done a ton of it, because I also didn't realize there was, like, backed up stamina that we get in Zenless Zone Zero. But, like, the drop rates for drives are literally as terrible as relic drops in Star Rail, and, like, somebody needs to slap the Hoyo devs about the head and face to, like, make that shit better. Because it's annoying to grind out things for characters, and they get, like, nowhere close to the stats you need them to. Hoyo's finally fucking learning, like, 3 whole patches later, or 3 whole versions later, to finally put in a thing for substats in Star Rail. And I'm gonna say the sentence, even though I haven't played that much into Genshin, that Genshin could never, because I haven't heard anything about Genshin having done something similar. Is Miyabi also going to be electric? Because it looks like that's the case, which is honestly kind of awesome. Like, she literally looks like she plays like Yanagi, and I love that. Mostly because I like shipping them, and that makes it make even more sense. Oh my god, we get a tower defense game for Bang Boos! No, that's awesome! I love everything about that. Oh hey, I didn't even play the other one of these that's active. Again, because my characters kinda suck. Maybe I should just go on stream at some point soon and do a really big grinding venture for Zenless Zone Zero. The puzzle games were kinda fun. Oh. Sorry. Extremely self-explanatory, but... Why did that girl just look kinda like she was Belle's long-lost sister? Oh, hey, look. Probably the most useful kind of doubler event that Hoyo has ever put out. Again, Star Rail could never. Well, okay, the Calyx events are pretty useful. And these are basically that. But, like, when they do a W Drive event for something similar, it's literally just as terrible as Star Rail having relic grinding events. There we go. That's the useless one. Here's more useless drives for you. Okay, that's kind of fun, though. That looks kind of fun. Still want Soldier 11. Maybe if I eventually reach my freebie on the regular banner, I'll grab her. Because that'll at least give me 3 fire characters I can play. Which, yes, is kind of the main regret for me. Not pulling Lucy, but... Or not Lucy, Bernice. Sorry, one is bigger. Height, yeah, I mean height, totally. Okay, that's also awesome to see, because sometimes the weeklies require you to get X amount of coffee shop visits, and sometimes I slack on those, so I kind of fuck myself. That's also awesome. You telling me I can hang out with Nicole and Ellen anytime I want? Hell yeah! Oh, and Rena. Okay, that's a beautiful picture. Like, the scenery and her. I'm gonna be honest, I was kind of regretting this happening. I was extremely not looking forward to this being a thing eventually. Because this means 2 things. One, a lot of the grinding I've been doing for certain characters might just be flushed down the drain, which really fucking sucks. Or 2, in general, it's just a pain in the ass to have more pieces I need to grind for characters. But that's also kind of why I've been, like, keeping track of what characters use what per patch for these games. I still need to make a list like that for Woo War. But it's a lot easier to just look at the document I have written down than having to go to Pridewin every time I want to grind a character. It's similar, but takes less effort. I think we're almost done here. Yeah, that was last thing. Okay. But, yeah, 2 things. 1, fuck them for putting new stuff in that I'll need to grind out. But, again, maybe one day they'll actually be copacetic and do what they did for Star Rail into this. Because, like, there's already a thing that guarantees you a main stat on a W drive, but nothing for substats, which they're just now implementing into Star Rail. So hopefully they look at it and they go like, wow, people are really receptive to this kind of thing. Maybe we should, like, put it in all of our games to help people. And then someone in the corporation's like, no, 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 they won't spend as much time playing if you do that. And it's like, shit, you're right. Because that's literally the only reason they don't give us the kind of freedom to build good characters like they should. Honestly, that's my opinion on it, is like, if they gave us the ability to build good characters, then they think that people won't want to play the game because they'll have beaten all the content. When that's not true. People who actually like the game, love the game, will spend as much time as they want on the game. You don't think that if I had the capability of building every character good without too much effort, I wouldn't be on the game as much as possible trying to, like, knock out all my characters, having fucking extremely good sets, kits, whatever the fuck you want to call them? I would totally do that. For Star Rail, for ZZZ. Any game that had the ability to just be like, oh no, this piece is missing like 1 good stat on it to be perfect. I'm gonna use this item to swap out a garbage stat for something it needs. I'm just saying, man, like, that's a good way to get people to want to continue to play. You know, forbidding them from being able to roll good items and such isn't a good way to get people to keep playing, honestly. That's, like, the ones who are motivated to keep on grinding, sure, those are the type people get to keep playing. But some people are the type who, after they fail a good, piece 100 times in a row, probably less, will look at the game and be like, you know what? Fuck you. You don't drop good relics, and I'm stuck at this place in the game, so I'm just not going to play you anymore. And while I'm like that with a lot of things, at least I'm not with things I invest money into. So I'm kind of stuck personally, but that's kind of the reason why I'm stuck where I am with Zenless Zone Zero. Because I have not been able to do my 4th ascension, pretty much, because I need physical fire characters who are able to step up to that thing that just kind of stands there and goes and destroys everything within proximity. But that's why Lucy is probably going to be one of my main characters on the team to fight it. Because she has a bat and a bang boo and can go. But, anyone who wants to give me other opinions about that kind of thing, please do. That said, however, let me know. Are you pulling for Miyabi? Are you pulling more copies of that Mura Soma guy or whatever the fuck his name is? I don't remember. The archer. The fucking... Yeah, the other dude in the defense squad or whatever his fucking name is. Because obviously, I'm pulling for Miyabi, so that pull video will probably happen shortly after patch 1.4 hits. But you can let me know your thoughts between those two characters or anyone else that might come out in the future. And, of course, hit the like button, subscribe to the game. Fuck, this is the guy. How do I always mix those up? Subscribe to the Review channel in the description down below. Hit the like button, subscribe. I just said that. God damn it, I confused myself once and now I'm going in circles. Buttons. Free things. 1, 2, both channels. Bells. TikTok, Patreon, Twitter, Facebook, Blue Sky. Trying to be better than Twitter. Ain't quite there yet. They have improved the character space a tiny bit. That much I know for sure. Because I hit the exact cap on Twitter on something I posted a day or two ago. And then I still had 23 extra characters I could use on Blue Sky, so for them to increase it by a little bit. But the art bots are still creeping in, so I'm not going to give them full kudos quite yet. Go follow on Twitch, subscribe there for benefits. You can do so Twitch Prime for free. That'll help me out way more than subscribing to either of the YouTube channels instantly. But again, half of my life has been spent on this channel, so would be appreciated if y'all could subscribe here and help me get closer to that impossible number that they set the standards too high for many years ago. And, of course, like I mentioned before, if you would want to hit this video right here, this one, the thing with the pretty thumbnail that I spent $60 on, it'd be cool if you could go look at that and hit the like button. That said, it's been TheBlaziking with myself, because this is not my old channel and I need to stop fucking up like that. Goodbye.